Hello gamers, welcome to another live stream. We're back to Clash of Clans on my main account, the one I didn't play for quite some time. It's been a year maybe, or certainly over half a year, like over 6 months. But here we are, we're back. And if you want to play with me, you're welcome to join me. Just send me a friend request, or better yet, join our clan. We do have a very nice clan called Relax. I'll put the tag number so you can copy it. Alright, let's check if the stream is going so I can log into the chat. But this is how the game looks like after quite some time when you don't play. Why am I getting these notifications? Alright, someone want to join? Oh, Temu ads. Anyway, we're back to the game, and let's see. Okay, so you do get reward. After you don't play for some time, you do get a reward on your return. So, the next week. Okay. You're gonna have that. Ooh. Card collection. I actually played recently on the last stream. And I know we do have these cards. It's pretty nice thing, collectibles. No, I don't want notifications. Hold on, we gotta change some settings. I don't like sound effects. Music's fine. But, Okay. Ooh, we get a gem box, nice. There's a lot of things. After you don't play for quite some time, you do get a lot of things in the game. Hold on. I'm not seeing the chat. Hold on. We do have... Oh, someone joined our clan, nice. We can do that. Oh, we do have a global chat, nice. Chat groups. Oh, okay. I don't want to join. Okay, so there are chat groups here. Should we create a chat group? International, family friendly. Okay, this is our clan. So join Relax clan at 20 UJ9 UYQ. Alright, there we go. I'm just gonna tell like that. Okay. Alright, we do have a chat open up. Okay. Wow, there's so many things going on. Ooh, we get some upgrades going. Oh, okay. Can we actually upgrade something? We do have resources, actually. But what do we want? Hold on. This is how we get resources quickly. So visitors drop them. Okay, we're full now. Okay. I want dragons, honestly. It doesn't really matter, but let's get him. Okay. Okay, these things are new and pretty fun. I like cards. Like, Clash Royale has cards. But that's a totally different game. Ooh, somebody attacked me recently. Okay, we do have a lot of builders here. Don't want that. Okay, here, I don't think we have anything promo or something. Hold on, this is what I want to see. This is a new thing. Just to see how our year was. But I don't think I played this year that much. Okay. I don't even see the chat. I'm sorry, but we'll look in the chat just a little later. I don't know why. Oh, there we go. Hello. So join, relax. How old is that village of yours? 3,335. Ooh, there we go. Wow. How many years was that? Less than 10 years. Right? That's like 9 years almost. Longest logging streak. What? 2 days. Alright. Only 2 days. That's nice. Alright, let's see what else we have. Let's see the stats for all chiefs combined. Okay. Most troops. I'd say dragons. Yeah, there we go. Everybody does. Wow. Okay. Almost doubled in balloons. That's interesting. $32 quintillion gold. I think that's quintillion, right? Yeah. 288 trillion dark elixir. How many attacks? 41 billion. That's the whole game. That's crazy. How many 3 stars? Almost 20 billion. Total war stars earned. Let's say 4. Okay. 4 billion. How many troops donated? 3.5 trillion. That's insane. That's big numbers, honestly. Okay, my bells. How much gold have we collected? Only 35 million. Alright, so that's basically one stream I had in this whole year. How much elixir have we collected? I'd say pretty much the same, 35. There we go. How much dark elixir? I'd say 10,000. Oh, 400. Alright, I probably was upgrading something on that stream. Alright. How many troops? 6 upgraded troops. Alright, that's pretty good. 188 wall upgrades. Buildings, 4 buildings. Okay, that's not a lot for a year. But still, I don't mind. Okay. Ooh, so many buildings were upgraded. Okay. I don't know, maybe you should get this Town Hall level 17. Hold on, I don't even remember upgrading. Oh, so the game did upgrade it. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, we definitely want that. I want to upgrade that to close to the next level. Cannot research this pet, but wait, we can actually. Owl. Which one would I use actually? Spirit Fox? Okay. You know what? We're gonna upgrade this one. Yeah, definitely. And new hero. I think we get new hero with a new Town Hall level. Let's not forget this thing. Oh. Fireheart. Hold on, is there any other thing we can get? Metal pants? No. Hold on. What does it do? Okay, that's kind of area damage. Health recovery. Boost. Hit points. I don't know, this one is common. This one also. Okay, this is total damage. Fireheart. I don't know. Might wait for some other things. I don't know, maybe this one will be nice. Rocket backpack. Ooh, okay. We want that thing. Hold on, I think we can get that in the shop. I mean, these things are not that expensive, to be honest with you. Like 129, Book of Heroes, Book of Everything, 500 gems. I don't know. I'm not gonna get it now. We'll look into sceneries as well. I like sceneries. I never got any of those. I don't play enough. But hold on. What is this? Oh, fancy shop. We don't want that. Alright, what do we do? What do we do? Wanna upgrade things. We get magic shield for 6 hours. Okay. So, yeah, we want find the shield, but where is it? Is it somewhere here? I don't remember where we can find that. Maybe... Oh, it's... Oh, there we go. Rocket backpack. 1500. Do we get it now? Maybe there's a discount. I think we wait, because I'm definitely not gonna use that. Or if I use it, doesn't really matter. Wait, we have obstacles. It's actually pretty clean base. 14th anniversary. Didn't I remove? Okay, there's one here in the corner. I'm gonna remove this one. It has so many things in the base. Probably cannot spawn much more. That would be interesting to see what's the capacity here in the game for these obstacles, because I like to keep many of them. And there's a new tree, 2025 Clashmas. That's pretty old. Okay, 14,000. That's an old obstacle. 2017. Yeah, that's a pretty old one. kind of want to move this one here. This one is 2019. This one is 2018. Do you even have older ones? I don't know. I cannot spawn more obstacles here. Cursed Seedling, I think that's one of the newer ones. Do we have more of it? I don't see. I think we're limited in terms of how many obstacles we can have. I might need to clear. Alright, anyway, let's see. So we have one builder employed. And do we have more loot here? No, nothing in treasury. That's fine. What's going on here? Dragon Duke. Yeah, this is probably pretty much what it asked me to do. Oh, journey here. Ooh, nice. Okay, wow. Okay, we got some skins also. Hero potion, we're gonna sell that. We don't need it. And everything else, I think we claim, right? Okay, that's interesting. That's so much rewards. Okay, we do have things we can... Blacksmith, I think we go with that. Yeah, definitely. We want that up. Workshop. Okay, we got a farm for that, but look how much loot we do have here. I think we upgrade something with it. Minion Prince is expensive. We're gonna get it to go up. That's a nice upgrade. Archer Queen, I kind of want to play with it, but Dragon Duke, let's get it a little bit. Okay, level 5, it's a good one. Like levels 5, 10, those are always good ones. Okay, we do have some runes that are gonna expire unless I use them. So that's okay. Boost troops. Okay, we're gonna do attack, no worries, but let's see what else we have. Events. Nothing really like a challenge, so that's nice. Don't have to put time to that, so okay. Town Hall 18. Okay, so we do have another Town Hall level to go to. Yeah, I do play on BlueStacks. That's... Hello, Pro Raster. Welcome to the stream again. Do play, practice, might do practice some other time. Not now, though. Okay. We completed that, I think. Okay, gold, elixir, why not? Claim that. And I think that ends the season, right? Okay. Alright, builder base. There's a lot of things to do here. I think we just remove all of the obstacles. I don't want to... I mean, I get gems. I don't want to have just obstacles sitting because I can extract some gems. Over time, you can get a lot of gems. Like 6 gems when you remove one of these. I think on average is like 2 gems per removal, which is pretty damn good. So, trimming your base, keeping it clean, neat, pays off. Okay, we'll play here as well. But for now... Wait, we can actually... Oh. How much is it? 1,000? Alright. I think it pays off. Pretty good one. Here... Sceneries... Okay, okay, so... Oh, we get rewards here as well. $80. Okay. Rocket balloon, alright. So we get cards to collect here. But you know what? We'll return to builder base. Hello, Slayer King. Long time no see. Welcome to the stream. It's been quite a while since I last streamed properly something. Just have Sunday. Just relax. I did play a little bit of poker. I got bored. Just and not like the in real money, but just the game. And just it's not the real thing, so I kind of get bored. Alright, you know what? Let's just go. Oh, hold on. There's a... Oh, they added this thing, I forgot. So I'm gonna select this thing, and here, dragon. Maybe add a minion. I don't know. I think minion's pretty solid in an archer, why not? That's pretty good. Okay, sign up. Ooh, nice. Okay, hey, wait, we can actually do this thing. We can start a raid. Oh, nice. Okay, we'll do raids. In 2 weeks, new season Fortnite. I don't know. Well, I didn't even play this season. I don't think so. But we'll definitely check it out when it comes out. I might make some video, but I just don't have enough time. That's the problem. Cannot just play video games. Alright, you know what? Let's just go main base and just normal attacks. Just, you know, casual. See what we do. Oh, nice. We do have these elephants. I had so much fun just on the last stream playing with these elephants. I'm gonna skip this one. It doesn't have any loot here. Probably don't even need that much loot, but whatever. Alright, just for fun's sake, we're gonna go with this. Have so many heroes here. So many elephants here. Elephants are OP. I wonder how good they are in the higher level town hall. They were just beasts on the lower level. Okay, didn't quite shoot the town hall, but it's fine. Damn, these tanks, I mean, these elephants are like tanks. Nothing can stop them. Just plow through the base, no problem. Look how fast they are. Arctic dragons cannot even catch on them. That's insane. Okay. Mass troop and super troop. When an elephant rider and super walker walk into tavern, you're the punchline. A herd of elephant riders and super walkers have spun themselves into the regular army. Okay, that's a good one. I love it. They're really amazing. I want to play as much as possible with them. Okay, they're not in army army camp, but I can play with them, so that's good. Yeah, I like events when they give nice troops. And this Elephant Rider, it's I think my favorite. Might be like the skeleton, giant skeleton, but before it got nerfed. Like in good old days. I think it came when there was Town Hall 11 max Town Hall level. So then it was really OP. Okay, let's see. So this is the side of Town Hall. We're gonna just open here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I don't know, weaken here, because I want to enter on this side. So just go with elephants, right? They just jump, they don't got spring anything. It's such a mess, I don't even know what's going on, but I know there's no chance for defense versus these guys. Yeah, barrels, the skeletons. There were actually these, some kind of archers, a little different. I think they kind of spread or something. I forgot what they do. But last time, I don't remember some... There were pumpkin heads, like the barbarians. There were some new troops. I mean, a lot of these wizards that, you know, freeze. Electro wizard. There are a lot of those. Oh, Cutie World, hello, welcome. Okay. Very dead base, doesn't really matter what they do. Just send the elephants. Cannot even get to deploy, and yet they just plow through the base. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty long-lasting game. There's been, even though very rarely they add something, some new troop, there's been a lot of temporary troops to the game. But I'd say this is one of the favorites because they're so good. You don't have to think. I like playing games like no brain use, just without brain. When I play games, just relax. Don't think. Hello, Joseph Wilkes. Hello. Wow, the good old subscribers. Yeah. Make farming so much relaxed, and this is what I like about games. I don't like games that are, you know, too... For example, chess. I mean, it's kind of interesting, but it's too much thinking. You know, I don't like it. I think it's a pretty solid game, but too much brain you need to use. It's just so off-putting. Come on, we want to relax when we do stuff. Damn, I cannot even get to deploy things. Oh, you get Nintendo Switch? Nice. Wait. Didn't we play Fortnite when you were on Switch? Oh, that's the second one. I don't know, here in Serbia, I mean, we do have, you know, new tech and all, but it's much more expensive than in many regions, so a lot of people here play on PC because you know, it's more like all-around device. or laptops. But of course, laptops they cannot play games, but PCs are kings here. So not much of the consoles. If people have consoles, it's usually like PS5 or so. Yeah, in chess everybody plays the same game, but for me I don't like chess that much because I have to think when I play, so I really quickly get bored. Because you get exhausted. Using brain exhausts you quite a lot. So I don't dislike it, but sometimes just, you know, it's too much kind of. Okay, I like to use my brains for business more, to save it for that, because I think it's more useful. But yeah, sometimes I like playing games where you should think. Like for example, I play Open Front, but it's not that challenging. It's more like a risk game. You play Fortnite? Alright. I mean, I hear it's gonna be new season very soon, so I might check it out. Might do a stream, we'll see. For now, I don't feel like playing Fortnite. I don't know. I actually played Counter-Strike 1.6. Just a super old game. But who cares if I enjoy it, right? If I have fun. I played so much that game. With my brothers. Wow, this is so fast. Hitman. Wow, Hitman. It's also an old game. I remember when there was like the on the graphic card premiere or whatever called reveal. They had effects and they show new game Hitman. That's a really old one. I found that very entertaining when I watch like new graphic cards. Here I play on this PC. It has 1080 graphic card. It's not like TI, but that's more than 10 years old graphic card. It's really nice. It still works really well. I don't have any problems. But yeah, there's so many graphic cards came in this period. For 12 years, there's a lot of upgrades. And Nvidia is actually the most valuable company. I guess it's because of AI. So many use it. I don't really care who attacked, just send it, right? Send it. I mean, these elephant riders actually remind me of India for some reason. I guess that's their, like, an image of India when you think of it. Can I get to deploy these things before it's too late? Before the game is over? There we go. Yeah, old games, I agree. It's not nostalgia thing anymore, but new games just... What I don't like is they force like too much content just to make new graphic cards or new devices make more sense. A lot of these games can fit into like much worse devices, but I think the hardware industry actually dictates what they make for software. They kind of work in unison. That's my feeling. I think it's a lot of truth in that, because if you look at phones, they can run a lot of games. Like, they have better hardware than a lot of those old PCs, but old PCs can run amazing stuff. Even very old graphic cards can run. I remember playing Hidden and Dangerous, Delta Force, Return to Castle Wolfenstein with my brothers. And those games had a lot of content on them, a lot of big maps and stuff. GTA, you know, just those series had a lot of big maps. Of course, graphics definitely improve in GTA 5, I cannot say it's not, but still, older San Andreas, that was a lot of fun. Need for Speed, amazing game. Yeah, what I don't like is they forcing these superhero games, and I don't see a lot of people play those, because I don't think they're fun that much. Like, it's more like they make a movie, they get a lot of money from it, and they force a game, and nobody plays those games. I don't see people, I don't see those games being any interesting to me. For example, I like in Fortnite when I add something that has a theme from movies, but that's because Fortnite, it's a nice game. It's interesting graphic, nice colors, nice mechanics, and they separate things quite a lot, and there's enough player base that doesn't get boring. You always pretty quickly get into the game. So they just keep the mechanics and just add like cosmetics or copy like Battle Royale factor or something like that. Okay, this is so fast. These elephants are insane. GTA 4 is better. Yeah. You know what? To be honest with you, I think, in my opinion, more brighter colors, like, I like colors of game like Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, those kind of colors. This is a beautiful game. Very nice. I know that it has a lot of details, but these elements, they're separate elements, right? And they're very nice design, so I like that. I think darker, it's not as beautiful. Of course, that mode is, especially when you play at night, it's kind of nice, but still, I would prefer something like this. Brighter colors, I think, are in general more popular in gaming, and like darker colors usually not so great option, because brighter colors, I think, attract more attention. And darker colors, for example, I used to play Tomb Raider, and some elements were, you know, pretty nice brighter colors, but there's a lot of dark colors, ambient and all. So that game, even though very nice mechanics, nice story, everything in the game was pretty good, but just the dark ambience is just. I'm not saying that people cannot find that interesting. Of course, different people, different opinions, but in general, I think there's a lot of truth that these brighter colors, brighter colors are more. I think are better for games. Even simpler games, like, I don't want, if a game can be simple, I don't want to be too complicating things. I think that's one of the things that really is unnecessary. Just decreases the pool of audience that can get to the game. Because if you can only play on high-end devices some simple game, like chess, there's a lot of versions of chess, some of them are hardware intensive, and I don't see people playing that. You know, when you get chess, you just want the simplest chessboard, right? Like Wordle is a very simple game. I like it. It's beautiful. Of course, GTA you cannot get to play in that scenario, but you want a little better design, so that makes sense. I think GTA 5 makes more sense because more realistic. In that story, it's pretty good. It's pretty important. Alright, I want to upgrade something that's expensive in gold. whatever. This is pretty good. But the thing is, I want to get Grand Warden to go up. But I also want to spend elixir, dark elixir. So you know what? I'm gonna upgrade walls. So I'm gonna upgrade a bunch of them. Okay. I don't care. We're gonna farm that loot. With these dragons, with these elephants we can easily do it. But let's see what we get here. Yeah, GTA 4 definitely had quite a bit of change. I remember playing all GTA games when I was a kid in school. Was lining up in the near school gamer rooms, whatever it's called. And yeah, the simplicity. When they added or changed the story, it actually made that story. I think is the same with GTA 5 as well. Just made a different game. Missions became much more entertaining. It's not like you just cruise around, but you get some purpose when you're in the game. Wow, it's so fast, these attacks. Look at that, 1 million for nothing. I actually was never that big of a fan of GTA games. Just because I couldn't spend that much time, because usually it takes longer playtime to kind of get through the game. So I used to play more these faster games like Counter-Strike and some racing games. But yeah, from time to time I did play a lot of things. I think shooting games in general are just such a big part in gaming industry, you cannot get around it. Even in GTA you get a lot of it. It's not just cars, right? Not just cars in the city. For example, I actually like browser games a lot. Wow, so fast. I mean, what's your favorite game, like, growing up? Or games? What did you play a lot? Of course, Mario. For example, Mario is such a iconic game, and I think those colors are so perfect. I like pixel art. That's one of my all-time favorite since kindergarten. Literally from kindergarten, I always like pixel art, just the simple design. And Mario series. Everybody in on this planet grew up. If they played some video games, they played some kind of Mario game. Super Mario. Maybe some racing, but still. Wow, so fast. This is insane fast. RPG. I don't know. I never played. I don't think I played like World of Warcraft or something like that. But I don't know. I don't think I like those that much. Age of Empires, I think I played a little bit. But you actually have to have like a group, like your own clan that's like local, and you're young, like kid. You go high school, primary school or something. Then those games are, I think, more interesting than you. It has more purpose, like you training your logic using brain, right, for some complex tasks like building civilization. You start to understand a few things. So those things, when you start to, you know, get to understand a few things, then those games help you discover the world, right? But when you get older a little bit, then I don't think those games become that much interesting to you. Oh, you mean, okay, I got you, but still, even those games... For example, Clash Royale, it's, in my opinion, one of the games that it's very simple, but just it's a grind game. You spend so much time, you know, unlocking things. But for example, if you play cards, those games you don't have to unlock anything. You just have rules like Uno or something like that. So card games like that I like more than, you know, Clash Royale. I would play Clash Royale. I think it's really nice, but I don't want to grind the game. I don't want to play... If I play grind game, I would just pick one. For me, Clash of Clans is such a nice grind game. I can play without using my brain. Nice colors, interesting story, unique. It's I think it's really nice. Power Pack, pretty nice. One of the best troop in the game. Builder Elixir or Capital Gold? That's always a question. What? Wow, it's been a while since we played this thing. Megamind. Wow. Okay, we'll return to that. I think there's a lot of things to do there. You don't like card games? I actually like card games. Poker and those things. All kinds of card games. I think can be interesting, especially when you play in money, just play in some small amounts, because you can snowball if you do well and you do right. You don't have to, you know, start with the big stacks and stuff. So control yourself in that direction, and you'll enjoy those games. So even playing is for small amounts, like coins, for example, can be really interesting and cost almost nothing. Just can help you sit, and that's a game for older people, like adults. So I like that. Helps you, you know, just if you want to chill with some people, meet people for business or whatever, just go out. I think playing cards is a pretty interesting way to spend time. It doesn't get, if you see it getting boring, just get a pack of cards and play it. You know, it makes things interesting so quickly. You know what? Playing seriously, I think it's not too bad if it's how to explain this, but I don't mind if the game is serious, but if you control the initial entry, like you play in small amounts, then you don't care. You just control your care level. So, and let people play their own style. Just be understanding, practice your understanding, tolerance to others, and enjoy company. You learn that you share a planet with so many different type of people. Can be really fun. People are fun to meet. I'm not like introverted. I think I'm more outgoing than people realize. Of course, I do make streams just sitting here, but I do drive around. By the way, interesting enough, I got a new car, or an old car that I drive around, a beater car, if you will. I got Fiat Multipla. It's the ugliest, but also the best car ever. I cannot get enough of it. It's so good. People don't understand my joy. I think it's one of the most underrated, underappreciated car in history. Italian car. I like Fiats. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I like Fiat GTD engine, and just such a beautiful engine, such a nice sound. The power, and it's not that strong, but it's just enough to enjoy it, you know. And that car is so useful. It's just it's like a cube or something. You have so much space inside, and I remove 4 seats and just use it as a van for my business. By the way, I make wooden walls. If you remember, if I talk about it. Card game. Oh, you mean Pokemons? Pokemons can be interesting, but the thing is, I never understood the collectors games, or whatever it's called, things that are collectibles. I don't think that's game. That's more like a market manipulation thing. It's nothing really interesting, in my opinion, there for me. Damn. Alright. You don't mind bluffing? Yeah, I think that's fine. When I play games, I mean card games, I get serious. I like to get serious, actually. I want to win. The thing is, when I play games and when I play without brain, I'm not trying to lose. The thing is, just manage how much I really try, how much I really care about the win. I'm not trying to be, you know, just no care whatsoever, just lose whatever. I'm trying to win, especially when I play with someone. I really don't like to disappoint people. I like to be contributing to something, to achieve something. So for example, if you remember when we play like Fortnite, I like to, when someone joins me, I like to try and play, not like a try hard that much, but more like concentrate and try to be of help, recover teammates and stuff like that, be useful, in short. You know, it's not about gambling. I think when you play in very small amounts, poker, you can manage how much you care. You determine your own levels of your interest. Like here we have dinars, Serbian dinars. So 100 dinars, it's like $1, and the whole game entry is $1, and the game can last for several hours. So if you stay for a little bit and you do well, you can maybe get like 10, 20, maybe $30, $50 if you win or something. And that's because there's big tournaments and all that. But you basically just buy a ticket for a table and you don't think of it as a game. So, unknown, hello. No. I'm not checking bases unless you join our clan. So if you want me to see your base on the stream, you gotta join our clan. If you want to join our clan, you have a tag number in the live chat here. It's called Relax Clan. When you join the clan, in the clan chat, you ask for a base review, alright? Just a simple way to try to invite people to join us. Damn, so fast, what the hell? Wow. We have Grand Casino here in Belgrade. By the way, in Serbia, I think it's one of the most regulated countries in terms of gambling. People don't like gambling. It's actually forbidden unless it's in some places, and then even then you have like limits. So, and there's a lot of police everywhere, so a lot of control. So it's not much liberal here in terms of gambling, but for small amounts, there's tournaments here. For example, Montenegro is one of the most liberal countries in terms of gambling. You have even more than Monaco. People might not know that, but there's European poker tours of all companies, more in Montenegro than in Monte Carlo. It's like a unknown thing, but if you live here, you know. For example, in the Balkans, Montenegro will be popular gambling destination. So it's like Las Vegas of the Balkans. Riviera is the region, how they call it, where the gambling casinos are, hotels and all that. So much loot, and also you can just okay, boom. Let's see how these guys survive these things. Damn, so fast. Such a big base. Over 1,016,000. Good Rider. Wow, that's a interesting troop. I never get to use it because I don't think there's need. Okay, I think we spend into walls. We earn a little bit. Actually, hold on. Yeah, we're upgrading one pet. Should we finish one of these? Start another one to spend the loot. I think we should do that. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Okay, and we still have this one. Wait, didn't I use it just now? Or I get another one, alright. And we get the rune of elixir for home village. Alright, might use that. Probably just for walls, no really much thinking here. Why not? Alright. Let's go. So interesting to play. I mean, so much fun to play this elephant riders. You just send them. You don't care what's gonna happen. You know they're too tough for everything. I'm gonna skip these low loot bases. Maybe don't even need to, but still. There we go. Walker is such a nice clear-up troop. Okay. So the thing is, all these heroes have like a sniper feature. Grand Warrior has a boom damage. The Arch Queen has an arrow. This spiky ball, whatever. Shield, this one. Shield that goes through the field. Hits only defense, but still pretty useful. Okay, we just need 3 to collect these cards, so let's do that. I like these headphones, but just clip too hard on my face. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna skip too much, just send it. It goes so fast that I better just keep attacking the first one and then don't even care, because it's so fast I can just save some time, just go to the next one. Wow. Can I get to click things? Okay, we get a giant. I'm gonna play builder base and this thing, so a lot of things to do here. But let's do walls. Okay, I don't care, let's just go. We'll return to main base as well. I like main base, so much fun with these elephants, just cannot describe it. Just no care whatsoever, send it and forget it. I don't have to think, my brain is not excited now to try. It just, you know, circle the base, no brain needed, 100% guaranteed. It's just like that. It's nothing too special now. Can I get to deploy these things? I'm very slow playing on PC when I deploy things. I don't even know what I'm doing, but somehow it just ends up. There we go. Ends up with 100. I just don't think. That's the thing right now. I don't even think what's going on. I don't care. This is the most OP strategy ever. Guaranteed. Because how can it be something that works 100% reliable and is so fast you cannot even get to deploy things? It's crazy. I think they're even better than Sneaky Goblins. I played so long, like years spent playing with Sneaky Goblins, farming in a weird way, just snipe for loot, I don't care anything. Here, we can just go for 3 stars. I wonder if there's a base that can defend versus these things. Can we go for world record trophies? The thing is, I never cared about, you know, records in games. I don't care. It's just dumb to me. It's such a dumb concept to have, like, to pursue, like, the world ranks or something. I don't know. Just makes no sense. I think games are for local or more like small group stuff. Then you have more fun. The most fun. I'm telling you, you should try. I'm not sure if everybody has these troops now, but there's just so many elephants. This is what happens when India invades. Don't get me wrong, but for some reason I have India in my mind when I see these elephant riders. I wonder if the highest, like Town Hall 18, whatever, it's the highest one to be maxed, will they defend versus these guys? Because that will break the game, honestly. And I'm not sure, is there trophy amounts now? Ranked, like, I doubt it's gonna be... Where's the trophies? You can see there's no more trophies here. Instead of rocket, it's an elephant. Yeah, I mean, for pretty long period of history, elephants were really battling power for India, right? They're ancient civilization, and they had a lot of elephants, so to tame those for army in old ages throughout the history might have been such a overpowering thing. I mean, that's a tank before a tank, right? No more trophies. Yeah. Interesting. I kind of like it. I don't like trophies. That's dumb. I think that's really dumb. Because I know I played this game for a long time, and whenever I see trophies, like, do I really want to grind that? Do I really care? No. So why would I do that? At least for me, it never made any sense. But hold on, we actually completed these. We get all the cards. So we should use these. I mean, I can farm a little more this Dark Elixir and get some more pets to go up. So I can get Sneezy to go even further up. Is there any other that takes longer? How much this? 2 days, 12 hours. How much? Okay, these are max level, but this one 4 days. Alright, that's a pretty good one. I might use Electro Owl, but... Actually, I might not, because there's so many other pets that come up. Phoenix is a pretty good one. It's only 1 day, though. I don't know. I mean, the Unicorn is probably a better one, but still, it's only 2 days, 6 hours. Anyway, we'll gotta get Sneezy. I like it, how it sneezes. Does damage. So, yeah. I don't like one of the pets here. I think this one is pretty interesting. Angry Jolly. What did this do? I just shoots. Look at that. Huh? Yeah. I don't know. Not a fan of it. Okay, let's farm a little bit. Just so much fun here. Yeah, rank listing games, in my opinion, just in general, makes no sense. Games should be a thing that you come to enjoy, don't care where you stop, and you don't have to worry how much you played. It's something that you get to when you want to play or pass time and want to use your brain to train or practice something like focus or some strategy or something to learn. It's like a thought candy, just thinking aspect of it, but not something that you get like an achievement. That's dumb. There's no real achievement in games. Just my opinion. I don't see point of any ranks. Never cared in my life. Yeah, I mean, community. That's why I would say gaming, it's perfect. I think is the best when it's like small community. That's why schools are great. That's why games are so great when you're in schools, going to school. You have your group of friends that you hang out with, and then it's the most fun, especially when you're really young, like kid. Then it's perfect to enjoy. But even when you grow up, those are kids that just grew up, right? So even then, you just in small groups, like for work or just neighbors, you hang out in some way just to make it fun. You think of a game that you get into, right? Play online or something. Damn. Cannot get to shoot all the abilities. I don't know if you remember. Games. Alright, community games. Games were driven by communities quite a lot. If a game wasn't polished for small community, it wasn't really a great game. Even GTA, I think, works really well because people like different cars. They identify by their cars quite a lot, especially when you first, become independent, get a car and all that. So, and you have already your community people that you hang out with. For that aspect, I think it's a pretty nice game for small groups. But some games that are largely just too competitive and worldwide, like World of Warcraft, I never understood. For small, maybe you identify with heroes or something, like virtues or that you value or something. But I think it's too weird. It's too niche. It's more like how to explain this, but more like a design thing than a game. More of a story than a game. Other things than just a game. I get to deploy all of these. Okay. Hello, Ankish. Welcome. I'm not seeing bases unless you want to join our clan, and in our clan chat here is where you asked to see your base. And just in our clan chat. Alright, there we go. I mean, I opened this thing, so this is our clan chat here. Okay, so here you ask to see your base. Yeah, World of Warcraft is such a time waste, or time sink, whatever you call that. But there's a lot of games that every game is different in a way. For example, some World of Warcraft clones have a little different aspects that made them slightly different games. I remember playing, I'm not sure what was the name of a World of Warcraft copy or clone. It just... What was it though? It's also very popular, but it's played like it's timed, so you have a little more managed. I forgot what the name was, but that was old days. And I think it's better when it's timed, so I don't have to get carried away. It helps you. I like controlling my gaming time quite a lot. I think that's my virtue that I'm really proud of, because a lot of people that I grew up with didn't have control over their playing time. I grew up in Serbia in a war, and people didn't have a lot of things, but when the country started to recover, when I went to school, then gaming became such a tool to help, you know, go through the hard times. So people get carried away into that. It wasn't going out was, you know, more of a necessity because, you know, parents go to work and all that. So you get to meet parents, you go to commute and all that. You stop at places. But for kids, games like Sega Mega Drive, those things, such a tool to pass time. And I think that's wrong for games to do. Wow, look at that. Can elephants survive this thing? Let's see. Such a weird stuff is going on. Wow, so many elephants. Look at that. There was such a mess going on, and now we have so many elephants still. Kaboom. Older people, I mean, depends what age group you talk about. Like, much older people than me will probably not play many games that are like graphics that have graphics or story, or just the graphics that important. They're gonna play more like story games or games for planning or something like that. I'm not saying all people, but definitely a huge part of older community, older people choose games that they take time to do, but I think they're better in controlling their playing time. You know, you learn through life to control your time on what you do. I think that's necessities that you go through kind of teach you. So I think younger people just get stuck, or kids, better say kids, get stuck in, you know, what their parents do, or what's the purpose of why they leave them to play games. So that really controls a lot. I think kids would just play all day games if they can choose, not help with chores and all that. But still, you gotta think for your own life, like an independent person. Playing just games, it's exhausting, but also you want to explore the world that you're in, right? You're gonna learn something, enjoy that, you know, discovery, meeting people. I tell everyone, like, when you're young, very young, you're more loved than you will ever be in your entire life. So use that in a way. Just enjoy it, meet your family, help people, cheer them up, you know, because people try a lot around you to get you to grow up, and for you to have time to play games doesn't mean that you should use that, but realize that that's a gift. That's something that you don't have to use for that. You can that's a luxury you get. That free time you can use for other things more useful. Be smarter than just get into it. You don't have to just play games. You're probably intrigued how world works, right? Wow, this is so much fun. Hello, Shazan. How many years? My channel is called Mercy91. I was born in 1991, so you count how many years I have. So I'm a millennial, I think. And what I do, I'm a carpenter. I make things out of wood. Wooden walls, usually. Some call that framing or framer. But I think it's carpentry, more better word for it, what I do. I make things out of wood. Quite often I make like shelves or stuff like that, but I think walls are my specialty. I love it. I think that's the best part of it. When you have a job that you love. Because I love different type of wood to work on, you know, projects that I can think or plan how it's gonna look. So I make special items, like very how do you call that? I make designs and also make things. So different walls, different measurements, and all that. Yeah, I work at daytime. Play games, rare, but the thing is, now in summertime I very rarely play video games. If you look at the channel, I very rarely stream. I do make some videos very randomly. I just, for example, when I get home, I get to relax after commute, because I drive around the city, and I live in the middle of the city. So here, when I return home, there's a lot of traffic jams and all that. So when I live through that, when I return home, I relax, you know, browse the internet, play games, and all that. So. Oh, people that have self-control. Well, the thing is, I leave freedom for people to manage their own money, because they're gonna be burned by their spending habits, and that in fact is gonna teach them control more than anything. I think that beats every addiction, unless people are really morally down, or how to say it, but you don't want to lose control in a way that you're not aware of situations where you're at, right? So especially like the financial things, that first thing that hits. So everyone is affected by, you know, immediately. The first thing is their spending, right? The spending habits and all that. So by must, they will adjust over time and learn to manage, especially their spending habits, their spend time in games, what they're interested in, what they enjoy, realize, you know, the passage of time, and what they want to really enjoy. Do I play chess? Yes, I do know how to play chess. Sometimes I enjoy playing chess, but the thing is, it's such a thing where you either find pros or you find some people who just fool around and leave the game and just get angry when you beat them. It's not like, it's very rare to find people that you just chill with about it and try a little bit and don't get angry when they lose. So it's really hard to meet people for gaming just because of that aspect. I think it would be so much easier if people just don't get on tilt, how they call, and just stop caring and just make irrational things and just don't care about enjoying time with people. So I do play from time to time a few games of chess, just to stay in it, right? Not to forget a few things, a few basics, and how to use those. Basically, just to remind myself of the game. But that's about it. I used to play with my grandfather chess. He taught me. They played in the army or something like that. Yeah, I think in this new, unfortunately, in 21st century, there's a lot of people who don't control emotions. I think that's a big disease of the new age, or in this modern time. When I grew up during the war here, you would read everywhere, there's a lot of nations here, people hating nations, different nations, people hating, but no, I would say that's not true at all. I'd say people around the world of today hate much more. Even neighbors or family members hate between themselves more than people in my country where I was born, actually. So I know the truth because I grew up into it. If you look at the online, I was born in a country called Yugoslavia. That country had like 6-7 countries that came out of it, and like so many different nations, so many different nationalities in it, and so many news spark like report as hate between nations or something like that. But no, I'd say, or religion or whatever it is, but I doubt that's even a % true in reality. It's just such a simple thing to report on without care. But now, even people that grew up together just don't control. They don't think about caring about each other, just enjoying time together, going out, driving bicycles and stuff like that. Even people that I grew up with in my village, they drive bicycle to post office or something like that. When they pass each other, they greet, meet and then meet in the store or something like that. So they talk. But when I look online, all over the world, like here in Belgrade, foreigners especially, I see such a cold approach. I know, I'm really happy that I live in Eastern Europe. I know it's such a thing that it probably a lot political, but I'm really blessed to be here because I think it's such a nice secluded place out of, I know there's Russian, Ukraine stuff, but being here is just such enjoyable life because people are much more open. It's, I think, perfect weather, perfect nature, geographic location, just ideal for living. Okay, we do have a lot of loot now, so dump into walls, what else, right? Okay. Okay, wow. Okay. But I'm gonna dump this one. Workshop. No, I'm gonna go with something Dark Elixir. For Dark Elixir. So yeah, we can do a few more and then spend Dark Elixir and then play Builder Base. Nobody wants to hang out. I think, yeah, I think US is such a cold place in terms of family relations. What I love, really, I think it's the perfect, more perfect than everywhere in the world, is we have something called Slava. So everyone has their own Slava, which is their group of family and friends that they choose. So that is so much better than just people living too independent. This way you have like your own group of people. It's not a religious thing, although many people, just because if you look at the flag of Serbia, you have like, you know, it's an Orthodox country and all that, but that aspect, Slava, is not a religious thing. That's a, I think, universal Serbian thing, but I really love it. I think it's something universal that should be applied everywhere in the world. Not that I'm pushing it, but I think it's such a great advantage here. Because people don't think about choosing their friends and family that they stay in touch with. I think that's such a miss thing to go through life and don't have and build your own, taking care and build your own circle of people from your family, from your friends. It's another reason why I really love this place. I always thought, like, I think a lot of places in Europe and the West are advertised as better places, but I don't think at all. I mean, US is a big country, but you drive a lot all over. Here in Belgrade, I live in center. You have everything. You have cheap flights. Everything's very near. Culture, you name it. Like Italy one side, Greece, Turkey on another side. You have Germanic, Slavic on the north, east, west. I think living in Europe, I'm blessed. This is a bad take, probably, but even though I was born in a country that very quickly fell apart, and was war, sanctions, a lot of hate. If you didn't know, Serbs are in UN voted as genocidal people. I'm not kidding. Look it up. It's crazy to say it, but it's true. And even though I grew up here, I think I'm very grateful. I'm very blessed to live here because I've seen pretty much it all. If you like aspect of people behavior through situations, it's been good and bad, all kinds of stuff. And going through that experience is it's not the best thing, but it's definitely a unique experience. Yeah, it's wild. I'm saying also, it's I'm not kidding. It's real. It's real. Like, if you look at this world, it's divided by, you know, people that, you know, support Kosovo independence and people or countries, governments that don't. For me, I don't care. I was born in a country that was unique, like all countries in one. To me, they're my people, right? That's my country. Other people are drawing borders inside my country. That's how I view it. It's like, what are you doing to my people that, you know? But I cannot do anything, you know. I'm powerless because I don't have, you know, the military and all that. I'm alone. But I don't think anyone in the world will have the same insight in situation here, anywhere, ever in the world. Only people that grew up with me through this will probably understand. I think what's wild is this world is kind of divided between like East and West, like Russia, China, and US, and a bunch of European, Western countries. I think that's wild. And here in Serbia, I grew up in very middle of that. If you look at the map, like the globe, look at the globe. I think globe is better telling than the map. Serbia is like in the center of the world. It's true. It is. In the, you know, flight path, everything goes through here, in between East and West. So you feel it here. Everything that goes like crossroads, it goes through here. Like in 2015, when a lot of Syrians went from war to, you know, Western Europe, they went through Balkans, but people don't remember that. Like the millions that went through the Balkans, through my country, on foot, just walking the highways. I remember that, like 2014, 15. That was crazy. But the thing is, people here understand those people. So because we've been through that. No, I think if aliens come here, there will be people who try to make a deal with the aliens to make allies for, you know, conflict here between people, which is wild, but I think that would be more true than unite everyone versus aliens. One thing I like about Serbia is safety. I think we're Eastern Europe in general. I know we've been through war and all that, but I think like the daily safety or day-to-day life, it's I don't think there's a safer region in the world, honestly. Safer place. I don't think anyone can understand that unless you go here, like the high trust society, if you will. Just the leisure of daily living. I don't know. I don't believe in aliens, to be honest with you. I think life is unique to Earth. I think there's so much more Earth things to discover that are alien now to us because we don't know about them, that are not affecting us. But something to look. Even if there is aliens by some miracle, then I don't think we'll be like advanced. I don't think past logic and just basic understanding of things, realization. There's no different mechanics of realization of things that you would think of higher logic or higher intelligence. So I doubt that there are like higher intelligence beings that are out there. Might be on par. That's possible, right? Because there is. So I think that's. I think we're gonna. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just gonna upgrade things here. Yeah, why not? And we have a lot of dark elixir now. I want to upgrade also with gold. Yeah, I think people here understood by going through a lot of things that this is the only life you have. You don't get better if you live in anger. Anger is not going to lead to any satisfaction. No satisfaction will reduce anger or annul anger. So when you realize that, I mean, I hope when people realize that, they're gonna learn to be more, you know, relaxed, tolerable, and build better surroundings. And I think that's a big picture that I see here in the Balkans. Because, for example, if I go to Sarajevo, it's a beautiful country. I enjoy it. Go everywhere. People smiling, meet everyone. I don't care. And if you look at the news all over the world, Serbia and Bosnia, like, you will read about, you know, intolerance and so many things. But it's totally different picture here. Okay, I want to upgrade pets, so like we said, we're gonna finish this one. Sneezy, such a nice name, I love it. Should we finish again? Don't think so, but hold on. Okay, we use that. What do we do with the rune here? Okay, we're gonna use it. Cannot sell it though. It's gonna disappear. Yeah, so we're gonna use it, so what? And I'm just gonna select more walls. Is there more walls to select here? Okay, that's perfect. Wow, that's amazing. I love when things get so perfect. Okay. What do I want now? I think we leave, even though we have a builder. Might return. Alright, we'll return. We'll leave that builder for now. It's not gonna lose anything. Just go builder base and see what we do here. Because I'm pretty sure we have a lot of things. We also have these rewards to collect. A bunch of things, but we have 22 days, so yeah, I think we'll leave for now. We're not gonna even look at those. You know what? Let's just go. No things, just go. To be honest, I don't know how it feels like living in other places, but I know I travel Europe, and for me, I never found a place that's better than here. I know I'm probably biased. I definitely am biased because I grew up here, live here, and this is my world. I always get home here. So I cannot really be saying unbiased things about how it is in other places. Oh no. Okay, this is not good. Very, very bad. Wow, I messed up so much. How? Probably should have gone with alpacas or maybe air attack here. Because there's a lot of... Oh, the unusability. Alright, I messed up. Doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, this is messed up. I'm actually very disappointed about Western Europe. Italy would be one of the favorite countries, but it changed so much. If you didn't know, Italy is kind of divided between North and South culturally quite a bit. You will notice that if you travel Italy. But recently, so many things changed that I don't recognize Italy. I used to love when I walk like Genova or Florence. It used to be like 30 Deutsche Marks to go there. Very cheap to go there. And you walk, you get gelato or whatever called the ice cream. And you just go through the palaces or in the street and you sit in the... get your ice cream and enjoy the day, and it was pleasant. Now rubbish area, people running, hustle and bustle, like come on, it's totally different. Florence is no longer Florence, I'm telling you. It's been changed quite a lot this past decade, I'd say. I feel bad for it. I think I'm very grateful that I knew Italy as it used to be. I remember going to game of AC Milan in the north, then go south to Rome and go through the mountains or the passage uphill, and then you see the valleys, beautiful valleys, and then you stop somewhere and just walk to the city, and just so peaceful and nice. Now it's totally different country. One of the countries that I'm very disappointed how it went through. I didn't go much to Spain, but I hear it's changed quite a bit as well. Italy was unbelievable country. It was a dream country. One of my favorite countries ever. Like Tuscany. I think wallpapers should just be made out of images from Tuscany. Just that region. And the thing is, it's so cheap. Like the cheapest region, it's so far cheaper than, for example, Austria or Switzerland or Alpine region in the north. It's totally different country. I prefer Tuscany. It's much better people and living there. Damn, I didn't get 3 stars here. I'll probably go air attacks a few times. Okay, let's speed this up. I like that they added this 4 times. That's so amazing at the end. Just get it done with. Okay. Yeah, Spain is very weird. One of my friends went to, how you call islands, I forgot the name. Should we go air here, just for fun? Let's go with air. Although, should we go full air? I don't think... you know what? We're gonna go full air, but this is the way. Okay. Let's call the islands. I forgot. In the middle of Atlantic. It's not Azores, that's Portugal. But yeah, anyway, Spain definitely have a lot of regions, different, but I think it's one culture. There's some nuances, but I think it's one culture anyway. The language unique, I think, even though you'll find different languages, but still Spain is their main one. Okay, that was the wrong idea. Yeah, sucks. Yeah, I messed up there. I didn't go much to Spain. I don't know Spain. I've been a lot to Austria. A lot of people from Serbia are in Austria because it's close and it's the first like Western country. But it's expensive. I'm not a fan of Austria that much. I know there are a lot of tourists. I don't like cities that are too touristy. I think Belgrade is better, even though that's a hard take for people to hear. I know Vienna is much more famous and known, but Belgrade, you have more less tourists, but it's more free to live here. It's more livable. I don't want to live in a museum. I think that's a good saying about it. I respect, they have a lot of cultural stuff, but to me that's like a museum stuff. What do we do here? I think we go ground, because there's a lot of air stuff here. Yeah. Full pack of this thing. For example, I like Poland and Hungary and Montenegro. Those are like nearby very nice countries. Romania as well. I like Dacia cars. I don't like their engines though. Terrible engines. Terrible diesels. Although now they have Renault DCL or DCI, whatever it's called. But just, I don't like those engines. They don't have enough power. You just feel like you want to push that car a little more. I think Fiat has better engines, to be honest. But they have nice, I think, size of a car. You get cheap Logi for like 15,000 euros. Brand new car. That's a big car, really big car. What about Moldavia? Moldavia is actually two countries in one. Very unique thing. They have east and west part separated. Can we do a kaboom? Oh well. Did I go to Moldova? I don't think I did, actually. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been to Moldova. I've been to Romania quite a lot. I think Romania is one of the countries we had the best relations ever in history. And it's European Union, but also pretty nice country. Unique language, but kind of Romance language, similar to Italian, Latin. So kind of unique for that. And very nice. Carpathians are, I think, underrated regions, or underrated region in the world, in Europe. But a beautiful mountain. I think Carpathians also go to Moldova. It's very similar then. I think in Moldova it's like the west is more Romanian, the east is more Russian. I think that's like the cutout. But it's one country, it's similar to Bosnia in a way. It's kind of more divided than Bosnia, I think. Is it too hot in Serbia? I don't think so. The thing about Serbia, we have proper 4 seasons, hot summers, the cool winters, and not too cool summers. I don't think they're too hot, like 30 to 35 degrees Celsius. A few days might get to 40, but that's like really rare. And I don't think it's that humid, although can a few days, I'd say, let's say a week, a year can get really hot. But I think it's nice that it hits pretty fast, so you got to, you know, switch your clothes to just t-shirts and shorts. For that, I think it's good thing. Wow, how we lost so fast here? What the hell? I messed up. Probably should have used a little differently this thing. I just went totally wrong everything here. All right. Yeah, heat wave. I actually like the heat wave. Why? When the summer starts, immediately temperature rises pretty high in the very start of the summer, and you get a whole week of very hot days, and no rain, just hot, really hot. And then people switch, like you get AC and you get your fans cooling, get insulation, whatever it is, changed if you can, like open some doors or something like that. So I think it changed quite a bit. And then when you fix things, temperature actually drops like 5 degrees Celsius. So it's much more livable. Now I think it's perfect summer. It's beautiful. Like I live here in, I have a fan here, like just a fan. I don't have AC. Little fan there in the corner. And I don't have AC in this room. I do have in another room. So when I open door, it's a small apartment here, so I can open door and just cool off everything, but I don't use it. And it's hot, like 27 degrees Celsius. And I'm very comfortable here in t-shirt and shorts, right? Although I'm just sitting, I'm not, you know, any active. But when I open door and all, it's evening time right now. So it's nice breeze. It's perfect, I think. Very livable. Just stay away from sun. I think that's the first thing. Just don't go out that much. I live in a separate building. I'm not in an apartment building, but I think apartment buildings, they have their own like cooling solution, if you will, like the draft and all that. Yeah, I don't like Germany, honestly. It's such a... Only thing about Germany is like it's a very socialist country. You get money for free. That's pretty much all. But that's, I think, the double-edged sword where people abuse that. It's not used like... I wouldn't use that for bad. Like, I wouldn't just live off of it. I would use to build a business or something like that. But I think it's called Bergengeld, whatever. What do we do here? But hot summers, Central Europe, you will live through. Just survive a week of it every start of the summer. That's about it. And then you're probably gonna go Greece, Italy, Spain, for sure. A lot of people from Germany I get to meet in Greece or Montenegro. If you guys didn't know, Montenegro and Serbia were once one country and live longer than the good old Yugoslavia. They stayed as Serbian Union of Serbia and Montenegro. And you can go to Montenegro, even in Greece. Greece is no problem because it's European Union and they have like new system, which is really something that's really bad, especially in the start of the summer during the season. Greece really lives off of summer vacations and travel, summer tourism. And they made some system, you can read it on the news, just European visa system and border lines. Just type that and you'll read all about it. It's really terrible. I really don't like European Union. I'm firm about that. I think it's very wrong and it's evil what they do. For example, Serbia and Greece have amazing relationship. Whenever I go to Greece, it's like I'm in Serbia. It's a different language, different culture, but still it's the same, I'd say, warmth of, you know, being there. No animosity, just it's idyllic, honestly. But they're in European Union, we're not. And they're in Schengen area, if you will. So going there, it's pain. You gotta wait for hours on the border. Like, come on. I start honking and someone comes out and says like, I'll beat you if you don't stop honking horn. It's like, I get impatient and just, I don't honk at anyone in the line, just honk at the people at the border, just to like annoy them a little bit so they force a change or something. It's very dumb, but yeah, just show impatience. It's really dumb. The system is really wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not angry at traffic, just can you imagine waiting for hours in your car, just sitting for like a few hours and a hot day and stuff? That's why a lot of people travel at night, just because when you get stuck at the border, you gotta live through that. And that's why when I travel to Greece, I want in the start of the night or in the midnight to arrive at the border. And everybody else, just because you're stuck there and you sit in your car for many hours, you don't want to idle your car just to cool yourself. So it's a big line and domination. Yeah, I mean, European Union, it's so wrong. It's so wrong. I cannot emphasize enough. I think European Union is the worst thing. We gotta get the outpost to... Yeah, we gotta get this thing. Should we play a little more? We're not far off. Let's try. I'm gonna actually go like so. I'm gonna boost. Do I want anything else? I want research, but I don't think we... Yeah, we cannot do anything. Actually, Outpost doesn't do anything. Just add another troop. You know what? Just because we have enough of it. I want to go to play some other thing, which is this thing. Yeah, we gotta do our raids. Yeah, traveling Europe is it's quite an experience. I love the thing about travel. I love going to places, but I really hate travel. I hate being on the road. I just don't like it. That's why I like train travel. I live in center of Belgrade, very near a train station. I could go walk 15 minutes on foot and get to the train, and just go to middle of Budapest and go to, you know, play. Sorry, not play. Go out to store, to restaurant, bar, have fun, meet people, enjoy Europe. Very easy. Now with this European entry border system, whatever it is, it takes something that would take 2 hours, they made like 5 hours. Can you imagine that? That's crazy. And what's the purpose of fast train? It's Serbia invested so much money into building a fast rail and now they added multiple hours of wait time in the border, which is such a womp womp, you know. It's so bad. So bad. Who do we attack? I think we start at the bottom. I'm just gonna send it. Okay, we're gonna go here. I think I'm too late a little bit. Oh no. Come on, wizard, live, please, my guy. No! We lost the wizard. No. Live, please. Yes, yes. Can we survive? Can this wizard oh no. Oh no, I messed up. Probably should have healed. Oh, I forgot about that. I didn't play it for a while now. Yeah, yeah, I messed up. Damn. Why I messed up this? Why don't play... Why don't fly? Well, the thing is, go to airport, takes a while, and here train is like 15 minutes walk time, and it's very well connected. Go to Bosnia, Romania, North Macedonia, Montenegro. It's one hub, very close, can easily go to, so... And it's cheaper, much cheaper than plane. You get 55 euros, ticket to Budapest by plane, and by train is like 15 euros. One way ticket. And it's much more pleasant by train. You don't go up, you know, just get into a vehicle and just enjoy travel. Easy. I like trains much more than planes. I think they're better transport. And you get like food, you can bring snacks. I always bring something for travel. Water a lot, some how called soft drinks. Some how you call these pop soda? I don't know. I guess you have different names. But also by car. If but the problem with car is you don't know where to park. You always get somewhere where it's like an event and something like that. You go for an event, something. I don't know. Uh-oh. What? What is going on? Where's my... Oh, we lost all the wizards. What? Okay, this is a very bad one. Damn. Not good, guys. Not a good thing. Oh no. Oh no, shouldn't have used these barbarians. They're gonna die because... Oh, yeah, definitely. Damn. Still have a minute, 44. Traveling Europe, I think, is the best by train. It's just uncomparable. The quality of transport, nothing comes close. I would say next would be car, your own car, because you have your own car everywhere you go. But still, you can just rent a car or something easily. You get 20 euros a day. I think that it's cheapest in Romania, for example. You get all day CS, why not? It's perfect. I think that's a great car, simple car, very nice. I'm just gonna attack and not even gonna scout, whatever. In case you guys didn't know, Romania has a really nice stadium. I think they call it National Stadium, but it's so nice. I love it. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump here. Oh no. Where do I put this thing? I'm gonna put here to heal a little bit. We lost the wizard. Oh no. This sucks. Not looking good, guys. Not looking good. One country where you really rarely find tourists is North Macedonia. And I think that's the cheapest country in Europe, honestly, to live. A lot of population decline, and they build a lot, so a lot of space to live. Wow, what is this? This braid of rocket? Look at that. Well, what can we do here? Maybe do this? Probably bad idea. I don't think there are good ideas anywhere here. Wow, okay. Sucks. Messed up. By the way, what is your favorite European country that you've been to or that you think is good? Which one would be your favorite? Wow, we gotta deal with this problem somehow. Wow, what a mess. What a mess. No. What? At least we clear this. Alright, we're gonna take three attacks. Doesn't matter. Gotta jump in here as well. Wow, what a mess. What a mess. Can we trigger here? This would be nice if we can. Yes! Awesome. Okay, we triggered that. I know they're gonna die off. They're not gonna do anything, but still. Oh, you only been to Mexico? I don't know. I think Europe is a very popular continent. A lot of people know about it a lot more than other places. That's just general opinion I have about Europe. But I don't know. I think it's hard to make a good opinion about countries here because it's very different what you hear and what it is like. So you might hear a lot of things about my country, but when you get here, you might change your mind quite a bit. Balloons, yeah, balloons, but there's so much air defense. That's the problem. See how many air defense here? So yeah, look at that. Balloons are not as strong, bro. Thank you for the suggestion, though. Just experience tells me something. Gonna do this. I'm gonna jump just because we have another jump spell here. Okay, I'm gonna use all of them and just use 2 of these. And then we're gonna break wall here. Just walk here, heal. Not probably the best option to heal here, but just because there's so much things going on here. What? We lost all the... Oh, we didn't lose all the wizards, but we will. We will. Damn, that's so bad. Wow, that's so bad. That is the worst. Just save the wizard, please. 1. We only have 1. Ah, come on, bro. Okay, 3 attacks. I couldn't do better, honestly. Messed up with these rockets. This was a danger zone there. Okay, not too bad. Basketing, thank you. Nice to see you on the channel. Yeah, they stream quite a lot. No, France is a big country. It's, I think, one of the biggest in Europe. First, second or third, whatever. So it's a very big country. Paris is expensive. A lot of tourists. I don't like tourists, and I don't hate people. Just when there's too many tourists, there's a lot of problems. So big cities, Marseille. I like Nice. That part around Monaco. Monaco is actually pretty fun. It's not that expensive. Just because France is very close, you go there to shop and just get there. I don't think I ever bought anything. Maybe chocolate at the when I got to a SIM card something. I'm not sure what happened, but yeah. Of course, staying in Monaco is very expensive for sure. That's no doubt. Of course, it's a beast to live there. Like $300 a night at the start. It's just crazy. But very close by, you get France and just go there. It's walk distance. Monaco is like walk distance, and also Vatican. It's you can walk through Vatican in like let's say 5 minutes. I wouldn't say like a minute. That would be like run around. No, we lost the wizard. Come on, why is everything going wrong right now? What's going on? Why is this? Come on, game, don't frustrate me. I want to play without brain, without problems. Yeah, 300 for cheap hostel, but there's no such thing as cheap hostel in Monaco. Everything is taken. You buy from someone who reserved it in advance a few years ago, right? There's actually online market for reservation to go stay somewhere in Monaco. I'm not kidding. It's crazy out there. And there's a big casino, Monte Carlo, where a lot of people just go with the whole day. Throughout the day, there's just the most expensive cars just pulling to that casino. Just the whole day, you can go there. There's a lot of paparazzis the whole day, just a line of them, and just cars going around the roundabout in front of the hotel. It's just a billionaire's playground, or whatever you call that. Also, Djokovic lives there, believe it or not. Okay, we spent all. There we go. I actually did well. 250%. I think that's pretty good. Let's spend that on. No, I wanted to spend what we earned. 13,000. Not bad. Not bad. But yeah, Monaco. I'd say it's fun. It's good to go to Monaco. Just bring a backpack. You cannot import stuff, but the thing is, France and Monaco is like that border. I'm not sure if Monaco is a European Union or anything like that, but the border is very unique when you go through that. There's a walk, there's a few walk borders, like just bike and walk, whatever. It's not for cars. Just go there and show your backpack and you enter. I just go with my passport. I don't apply for visa. It's like you go to France. All right, let's visit Monaco. So, what do we upgrade? What? Let's finish what we have. Okay. Mega Mine, whatever. Okay, woo. Get a level up and another one. Why not? We're gonna prioritize this just to finish it because it's the only thing on here. All right, I spent all of it. But yeah, Monaco, I think it has a lot of nice harbor as well, although very small. I think Montenegro has giant harbor in Bar, kind of big city in the coast. But still, there are Nice, there are Marseille there. Saint-Tropez is another really nice French city. I'd say it's really fun. It's this how you call this South Shore, Azure, something like that. Coast, really nice. Just look at the pictures of Saint-Tropez. It's pretty nice. One of my favorite places in France. Do we claim? I think we wait. I'm not sure we're gonna play that much, but still. I think we'll just wait. Doesn't matter. We'll return to the game. Okay, I want to play more with the elephants. So I think we have a builder and yeah, empty storages, which means we can have a lot of fun here. Let's do it. Hello, DPG gang. Hello, guys. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, please. I do stream this game for many years, but I also make videos of so many things, and we do have a Discord server. Link is in the description. I think we just enter here. I like the music in the background. Kaboom. Wow, so easy. Very nice loot, I like it. Since we don't have any trophies, I'm not sure how we ranked, like, what's this thing? League. Some kind of league. I'm not sure how it works. I don't care, let's just play. It's so confusing how they made it now. Ah, so many walls. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, and easy like as that. We get the whole compartment open. Alright, we're just gonna rage and send it. Wow. I'm so amazed how fast this goes. Unique base design, yeah. I mean, my base, it's not crazy unique, but just basic logic. Have like 3 layers of walls between your town hall and outside. Make walls around as much as you can, and that's about it. Make compartments a little more. It's pretty solid base, I'd say. Not unbeatable. I don't think there is unbeatable base. Okay, I'm just gonna go on the opposite side. Let's start with the dragon and heroes and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna send dragons with these, whatever. And we're gonna go with our favorite so easy, so easy. Let's go. Even though it just shows dragons here, that's an army that we'll use after we get these elephant riders expired. Alright, no thinking, just send it. I'm not even gonna think anything. This is no need. I mean, if you didn't play this, you have no idea how much fun this is right now. Just nothing can stop you, just send it. Damn, that snipe there at the end. Alright, let's go. So fast to farm as well. Just because the speed is incredible. Okay, we don't care what the base is, no care whatsoever, just send it all around. Easy as that. Take your time as much as you want. Good stuff, whatever you want. I don't care. Maybe spells, just spam them everywhere. Kaboom. Kaboom. I didn't even get to click on the on the rocket there. Alright, let's go. What? I'm so disappointed. Alright, let's just put one here and everything else just down here. Stop abusing the game mechanics. Well, this is too much fun to stop. I don't think that's abuse. Like, they made the game, they have the control. This is pretty much just something that you can turn off, adjust, whatever. But it's not my job to do it. My job is just to enjoy the game. Just turn off my brain. When I open the game, I turn off my brain, and I'm worse than a drunk guy. My job here is to, you know, do whatever. It's like open my MS Paint and then have inspiration what to do. literally that. That's literally what I do. Can I get this rocket blasting? There we go. There's a lot of drop in how many people play this game recently. I'm not sure about the numbers, but did see some videos on YouTube. I think it was what's the name? I forgot. I always forget the name of the YouTuber. Who did I watch recently? Was saying something about the game. Ah, my brain stopped. There have been so many YouTubers around this game. That's amazing. Used to watch, like, in the very early days, Tony, then Godson, I think. There's some guy, like, recently made video. Ah, I always forget. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Pixelgun. Well, the thing is, I'm not sure how they look at the metrics. I doubt they look at the code that you use in your PC, on your device, when you play the game. They probably look at patterns that probably can be similar to when programs that use, you know, aimbots, exploits, whatever. So those things, depending on how their software detects something, can be just a pure rhyme similarities, can be, you know, something that's not precise, but that's, you know, their right to do it, their game, right? So you cannot do anything about it, just complain, say, what? I'm banned? What? No, me, I'm a good guy, come on guys. I better this game by being here. So you cannot do much when you get banned, just hope. Yeah, General Tony was one of them. And yeah, there's so many YouTubers that used to play this game. By the way, I think we'll play Pixelgun maybe later. I'm not sure if I have it installed. That's another thing. If I don't, I'm not gonna install it because my PC is kind of running low on memory or storage. Alright, let's go. We still have a lot of space in storage. You know what? One of the countries that I didn't talk about is Norway. I'm actually very impressed by how empty that country is. They actually live like at the very edges of things, like edge of the mountain, on in the sea line, like seashore. That's very thin. You have like a few hundred meters, and then you have like a few raised islands, and they live on those raised islands. It's such a weird country, very unique. Just look it up, you know. There's like so many mountains. It's very mountainous. I think it's 100% mountainous country, and their inhabited places are on some islands where it's very little raised over the waters. And that's the whole country. Very interesting country. But you cannot meet anyone there. Just you can go to a cafe and just sit next to people and can never, and you don't even talk to a word to them, right? It's so weird. Very cold people. It's very, very weird. I don't know. Here in the Balkans, it's impossible to sit next to someone without get to know them and talk to them. It's pretty much impossible, I think. I'm from Serbia, don't you remember? Little country here in the Balkans. So many elephants. India is invading. No, I mean, my experience in Norway, I actually been to Norway by a boat. There's ferries from Denmark, and it's so weird. Yeah, you have Denmark, their capital is on one island, and then you have bridge and a lot of ferries that go to Sweden, Germany, Poland, and Norway, and it's one port where you go from there, and it's actually pretty fast ferries, but still, you know, it's a boat, takes time to get to places. But when you get to Norway, you offboard somewhere, you get to a deck, and then from that deck you go to a waiting room, wait a bus or something, and over there they sell warm sandwiches and stuff like that. So when you go there and sit there waiting, there are people sitting next to you and nobody says a word to you. Like, it's so eerie. I didn't go to a lot of places in Norway. Not sure, did I go over? I don't think I've been around much. It's so far. Like, why would you go on the north of Norway? It just makes no sense. Unless you have a business around boats or oil. There's literally no reason. It's just cold, twisty roads. I don't know. Not even hello. I'm not kidding. It's such a weird experience. And there are people all around you. You just sit there and just... I'm the one aggressive trying to start a conversation, right? And just people nodding head hi, you know. And nobody's saying a word to you. It's like, what the hell? They're not happy to meet people. Here in the Balkans, that's impossible. I really doubt that's possible to just sit by someone and just don't talk. Very introvert. Yeah, very introvert. I'd say so. These elephants are insane. I didn't meet too many people in the north of Europe. I know a few from Sweden and Finland because of my work, and they went from here to work in those places. So my colleagues, ex-colleagues. So I heard a few stories, but I don't know. They're kind of cold countries. People from Balkans, I guess they used to this climate. You have 4 nice seasons. Over there, it's much colder. You have very cold mountains. Just there's a lot of trees, but still, mountains are very cold. And Sweden is very different than Norway. Sweden lives in like very nice places. They have nice towns like Göteborg, or what's the other one? Is it Malmo or something? And it's much more populated country as well. I don't know, Norway, that's my experience. Like, when I arrived there, people just looking away. It's just everybody by themselves. They live in very unique, weird places. Why would you live in an island? It's a big country. It's not a small country. Very few people live there. There's a big place. Around Oslo, there are a few towns, right? It's majority people live there, or a lot of people live there. But around the country, it's like they live in some islands in the middle of nowhere. Roads go to nowhere, just dark alleys, twisty roads. Why would anybody go there? It's like you go in some strange country, in a road that's going to nowhere, and then go to small town. I don't know. Balkan rules, bro. Sweden is different. I like Sweden more. Sweden is much different. Is Norway bigger than New Zealand? I don't know. That's you gotta look at the internet. I don't know. I've never been to like Australia, New Zealand. That's very far. I don't want to waste my money going there. Down under. I'm gonna wait a little bit before I travel the world. I've been to Africa, been to Asia. For me, Europe is just the best. It has everything. So many things here. I didn't go to all corners of Europe as well. There's still like Baltics. I've been to Lithuania, Kaunas, but that's just passing through. Beautiful city, small town, cultural. There's something interesting about Europe. We have Eurovision, but also we have something called a cultural city of Europe, and every year people vote for a cultural city, and it's been for like few centuries, those votings. So there's been a lot of places that were voted as cultural centers or cultural cities of Europe. We even have a city, Novi Sad, that was one of those cultural cities. So if you want to visit Europe, you can just take the book of former cultural cities of Europe, or you can take a book of UNESCO heritage sites. You can take a book of train hubs, like train stations, good train connections, so you can easily plan your trips. You can go through Renaissance Road. You can go through like Western Europe. You can go to Mediterranean cruises. You can go so many like planned trips that are so many people repeat it for many years. Like Danube trip. Danube, I think, in my opinion, is the best Europe in the world in terms of travel. If you want to explore or travel a river, then I think Danube, just without a doubt, is the best. It's just my opinion. It's the cheapest travel by far. Good restaurants. Every night, fun. like music, live music, someone's playing guitar, people singing, stuff like that. All in all, very chillful. A lot of old people, of course. Whenever there's something cheap, there you can guarantee there are a lot of old people. But still, I'd say very nice connection. You can go from the Alpine region to, you know, Black Sea and, you know, further to Turkey and stuff. Pretty interesting. One place I've been a lot is Istanbul in Turkey, because, you know, I can go just using my national ID card. I don't even need the passport to go to Turkey. Serbia and Turkey have a really nice connection, really nice relationship, and very well connected. So for me, it's no problem going there. A lot of people. That's one of the mega cities of the world, and you can feel that. Just every single intersection is so crowded. It's like 10 times worse than Belgrade. I think it's one of the worst traffic jams that I ever witnessed in my entire life. Every single intersection. It's crazy. It's hell. Traffic hell. But that's Istanbul. It's been like that for many years. It's just I don't get it how people can, you know, live through that. It just makes zero sense. Think we go. Let's try something. What if I go like simple attack here? It's gonna take a little longer, but still. No, still mine's chatting with me, no worry. No, just my experience about Norway. I'm not saying it's like that. Probably much different experience for someone else if you go there. I'm just saying my travels, because I go around a lot. I drive a lot as well, unfortunately. I don't like to drive. Okay. Yeah, just spend it all. I mean, there's still space for Dark Elixir as well, so I might farm a little bit, just get to the top. But anyway, I think Europe is really nice in terms of there's a lot of things to go to, visit, experience. There are interesting locations. Like the coast of Amalfi in Italy. It's like near Naples or something. It's very unique coast, like how people live at the edge of the mountain. Like literally the edge of the mountain, like that. Almost like a cliffside or something. And just narrow roads that have been there for hundreds of years. It's insane. Just look it up. Amalfi, it's called. But yeah, very very interesting place. Dubrovnik also is one like ancient town, or not ancient, but still medieval town. It's pretty interesting vibe. Tivat in Herceg-Novi in Montenegro. Very unique. The thing about Montenegro, I feel like that country is divided in 3 sections. First one is Riviera, where casinos, rich people, people who travel the world just stop by to, you know, just sleep out, like recover a little bit, get to casino, or walk the near the shore, seashore. Then you have like a city or town section where you have like small towns and what's called a capital city. It's more like an urban area. And then you have villages and very remote areas, because there's not a lot of people, a relatively small country, but still it has like it's very mountainous. So there's a lot of remote locations where it's hard to get to, which makes the most of the country, but very few people live there. But still, like very rich section is like Monaco, like a little bigger Monaco. That Riviera, that's how they call it. From Boca, it's like a natural harbor to capital city. You get totally different style of living. You get into proper city, urban area, and a metro area of a capital. And then you have like the thing is, when you get to Montenegro, somewhere to the half of the country, then you get to a new highway where you get probably like 200 meters in the sky. You drive. I'm not kidding. It's crazy. Like, look it up. You get bridges from the seashore to like halfway to the middle of the country. You just fly on through the clouds. You drive. You literally drive through the clouds. It's very tall bridges, and it's very long bridge. I'm not kidding. It's surreal. I think one of my favorite driving experiences. You're literally driving, especially in the morning when clouds are low. And interesting enough, I think Montenegro is the most rainy country in Europe, more than UK. Look it up. I'm not kidding. So you get a lot of mist. You get a lot of clouds, different kinds of clouds, different kinds of air in terms of humidity. Very quickly changes, especially when you travel like in the high mountains. Then you quickly go to the valley, and then it's totally different. I get a few cars. Recently I got Fiat Multipla, my favorite and the most fun car. I mean, I'm gonna say that for every car I get, because I always buy interesting cars. I cannot resist. I gotta buy interesting car. So now I got Fiat Multipla, a very old one, but it's so much fun. It's very fast actually. It's diesel, 1.9, and very light, small car. It's very comfortable actually. It's a very small, big car. Very old. It's like I'm driving a classic car. But I like that. I like that era of cars. This is the era where I actually fall in love with cars. So what cars I have? I have Fiat Punto, second generation, that was actually made in Serbia. I have a Fiat Stilo, that's made in Italy, estate, very nice. And I get Fiat Multipla, so pretty much all three of them have the same engine. That's why I got them. I love the engine. 1.9 liter GTD from Fiat is probably one of the best engines ever made. I'm not kidding. Just it's enough power. It's easy to. It never breaks. It's just perfect for long travels. Perfect for short distance. Yeah, Fiat. I think I like Italian cars the most. But I changed cars quite a few. I drive Alfa Romeo. I used to drive Golf, Yugo here in Serbia. It's like, yeah, my family has also a lot of cars because here they have Lada Niva, which is like small Russian. It's not how you call that, like an SUV, but very old one that's been made for like 50 years or so. It's pretty much the same, never changed, maybe a few details like cosmetics. So, and that's perfect car for like countryside. I don't find any better car than that. Just so easy to find parts. It's very simple engine. It's very reliable. You can go to the minus like 50 degrees Celsius or so. The very worst freezing colds to the very hot summers. No problem whatsoever. Toyota and Suzuki. Alright, nice. I mean, Japanese cars here are expensive just because imports goes through many customs. Because we get it through, you know, from Russia to... Actually, some of the Toyotas that are sold here are made in Turkey. But still, they go through European Union and then arrive here, then, you know, it's expensive. But, you know, Toyota is everywhere. Used Toyotas still pretty good, but for example, I'd say Toyota would be double the price of Fiat, and I think Fiat also has pretty fun cars, especially because a lot of them are made here. We have a long history of Fiat cars being made in Serbia, so that's why I like it, because it's so much cheaper. It's like doubled or half the price to many of other cars brands. But yeah, I also I had a van of Fiat Ducato Maxi, but I sold it and then I got Fiat Multipla because I actually need a smaller, what's called smaller van. I don't actually need a big one, especially through the city. It makes much difference to have a smaller, small big car than a van. So much easier to go through the city, especially the old town, which is, you know, narrow streets. Belgrade actually is there are two Belgrades. You have old Belgrade and new Belgrade. Just look it up. You have like a triangle here, and the north of Belgrade is like a garden, although there is a small settlement there, but the plan of the city was the north to be agricultural part, where they, you know, make farms, they protect some species from extinction, especially trees and plants and all that. And it's like a big botanical garden in the north. It makes most of the city actually. And in the south you have two sections divided by a river. You get Old Town and New Belgrade. So my favorite is Old Town, where I live. New Town is, I don't know, it's like you live in a factory. It's more like robotic living there. I hate that. So, but in the New Belgrade you'll find Microsoft, IBM, Google, a lot of Huawei, a lot of tech companies, Samsung, a lot of engineers that, you know, finish school, get jobs there. But for me, I don't like that. I'm not sure if it's Norway or Finland where kids are being paid to go to school, but one of those countries for sure. Or maybe Denmark, I don't know. The thing about going to school, I'm actually more for learning on your own. than going to school too much, because you get too much institutionalized, you become robotic. But that's just my opinion. I don't see that life as enjoyable for living that much. But anyway, okay, I'm gonna build some more stuff. Let's see what. Can build more walls, no. Okay, so let's go here. I'm gonna waste or spend as much as possible. Hold on. Yeah, that's good, but I cannot build anything. Okay, we'll do that, whatever. I think we just upgrade a hero, whatever. Roll champion's fine. Even monolith, who cares about monolith? This is fun. Yeah, so okay, that's good. I think we're done, right? Well, the thing is, here where I work, I do have a team where, you know, we do different stuff, but we help each other, especially when we get in the same project. We do different things, but yeah, we do help each other, and we make really nice team. I really love my job because of that. This is something that really makes or breaks a great job. Your teammates, I'd say, or colleagues. I'm very lucky to have this surrounding where I work. You always learn something. People are not messing up with you. It's just wholesome environment. I think wholesome environment really helps a lot. All right. I mean, this will expire, but who cares about this? Like, to get max level, that's just dumb. Is there anything that we can use? Boost heroes again. I think we should sell everything. Yeah, we cannot do that. Yeah, better just sell it. Who cares? When we have this... we have the elephants. But this is amazing. I love it. I kind of want to keep going, play a little bit more, but we don't have any reason for it. Yeah. Alright, you know what? We'll stop here. I think we had a lot of fun during this stream. At least I did. These elephants are amazing fun. Try it out. If you don't believe me, it's, you know, free game. Install it, play it for a little bit. I'm not sure if everybody has them, because I don't see how you can trade them. How you can train them, how you can get in the army, but they're there for me. Alright, so we'll see you in the next stream. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.